Today, I was due to inspect the musical mechanisms that enable students to give a public display of their talent and enable us to showcase the quality of our teaching to the people of our beautiful town. Like every year, I needed a volunteer from our students to help me during the inspection, and this year's choice was obvious.
I'm fine, really.
Well, you're looking off color, darling, and on edge.
No, it's just that I haven't heard from Leon since he left with the Origin expedition from Kantar. And also,
Well, we've got company. You'll tell me later, Dana, darling. Meantime, be good and stay safe.
You too, Un2.
Is everything all right? You look under the weather. We don't want one of our best and brightest to fall ill now, do we?
Thank you for asking, Frau Beckmann, but I'm just a little tired, that's all.
And who was that lady?
Just a friend I met this summer.
You do keep some surprising company, Fraulein Rose. Anyway, I have something for you that will take your mind off things.
Oh?
Would it interest you to see the mechanisms that enabled you to perform so brilliantly here last spring?
That would be wonderful.
Good. Come and join me at the kiosk when you have a moment. But don't be too long, though. Come and see, Fraulein.
Incredible.
Isn't it just? You see these flags? Each mechanism housing for each musical automaton on the square is represented by one of these flags.
Fascinating.
Today is the day they are being serviced. Each mechanism has been inspected by an Academy maintenance man. In theory, they're all functional. But if you like, you can go and see these maintenance men on my behalf and fetch back their respective reports. You would be doing me a big favor, as I have to inspect the piano in the kiosk. And also, it will give you a chance to take a peek at each of the automaton mechanisms.
Thank you. I'd be delighted.
Now, take this. You'll need it to open the maintenance room that leads to the most impressive mechanism of all, that of the clock tower.
Thank you, Frau Beckmann.
Do you have any questions before you go?
I'll go and see the maintenance team.
Good. Thank you, Fraulein.
Looks like the rector was right, Oscar. I should be able to find the mechanisms he wants me to repair, by following the circuit Dana described in the report.
They would still need to be accessible to us today, Kate Walker.
Glad to see you haven't lost any of your legendary optimism, my dear Oscar. So that's the famous Vaughan Music Academy? It's not what I was expecting. We're going to have to find all the automatons, Oscar.
According to the Rectoress's report, the model situated next to the piano in the kiosk shows their location and whether they've been repaired.
We're going to have to find all the automatons, Oscar.
According to the Rectoress's report, the model situated next to the piano in the kiosk shows their location and whether they've been repaired.
If the report is right, a flag is raised only when the corresponding mechanism is working. Too bad. It could have helped me find them. I can't open it like this. It looks like it's been mechanically sealed. I don't think I'll be able to open it directly. We're going to have to find all the automatons, Oscar.
According to the Rectoress's report, the model situated next to the...
Guten Tag.
Guten Tag, Fräulein. What can I do for you?
Thank you. I should go now.
Auf Wiedersehen, Fräulein. Come back again.
An automaton musician. Looks exactly like Hans's style, like at Bohogstadt. We're going to have to find all the automatons, Oscar.
According to the Rectoress's report, the model situated next to the piano in the kiosk shows their location and whether they've been repaired.
Wow. Pity I don't have time for some sightseeing. I don't believe it. Because of that van, I can't get to the mechanism. I'll have to find a way to move it. Looks like they've tried to blend all these new shops into the original facades. It doesn't make it any less a tourist trap, though. We're going to have to find all the automatons. I've still got to activate the mechanisms mentioned in the report before leaving the square. Looks locked. I can't go in. That brand was everywhere in New York when I left. And now...
Ah, Fräulein. You again. Anything else I can do for you?
Do you know anything about the Wagen Music Academy?
It's the large building across the square there. It used to be quite renowned worldwide, actually.
But not anymore?
Well, from what I gather, hardly anyone studies there nowadays. I wouldn't be surprised if it were closed.
Well, what happened?
Budget cuts from the town council, I guess. The academy can't be very lucrative.
I see. How come the square is so well known?
Because of the mechanical orchestra there. It used to be quite the attraction. Every year the academy's best student would play along with it, as did renowned musicians from around the world.
Oh, that sounds intriguing. Is it scheduled to play today?
I'm afraid not. Several years back, the town council discussed computerizing it. But the plan never went through, and no one has ever heard its music since.
Thank you. I should go now.
Auf Wiedersehen, Fräulein. Come back again.